Hey, so everybody, this is Brian. Welcome back to my channel, The Hall of Gains. I'm a National Academy of Sports Medicine certified personal trainer and nutrition coach, and I've made other videos on fictional training on this channel. I've made Asa's training, Deku's training, and Dragon Ball Gravity training. Now it's basically the most popular anime workout by now. That's Saitama's or One Punch Man's exercise, his workout routine, and we all know what it is: 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and then a 10-kilometer or 6.2 mile run every single day. Now, I'm going to just come in. There's so many people that have done this topic, but people have requested it for me to do it and just analyze how it would work. Now, remember, there are multiple goals coming from a workout routine, from a program. Do you want stabilization training? Do you want muscular endurance? Do you want hypertrophy, which is gaining muscle? Do you want strength, or do you want power? So when it comes to this program, it's definitely not going to work for all of them. Let's first start off with the workout. It's all body weight. It's all calisthenics. And when it comes to strength and hypertrophy, you pretty much need resistance training in order to get the optimal gains for it. Your body is very not likely going to be heavy enough for you to actually get enough of a stimulus on your muscles. So 100 push-ups, that's just your body weight. So for my chest workout, I do 4 sets of something that's like 6 to 12 reps. And so I have 4 different chest workouts as well. That adds up to over 100 total reps of a chest workout, and then it's all weighted. And so I do more than 100 reps of the different chest exercises, whereas push-ups, it's just 100 reps of just body weight. It's not going to be enough stimulus for hypertrophy or for strength or for power. And same with squats. Sit-ups, it's good because it's going to be working on your abs, but you're probably going to get to a point where your abs are too strong, because I'll go over 2 principles of just the body and training and stuff in a sec. But 100 body squats. Legs are incredibly strong. So, I don't get tired at all from body squats as a guy who can squat a shit ton of weight with the bar. So, and I think most people are going to just have not really get much out of 100 squats with your body weight. And then finally, the 10 kilometers, the 6.2 miles. Great for fat loss. If you're trying to lose fat, that's going to really, really, really make you burn a lot of calories to burn a lot of fat. I do 3-mile runs on the elliptical, and that burns me 500 to 650 calories. If I did 6.2-mile runs, I would burn way more. I could either lose way more weight or eat more and just lose the same amount of weight. So basically, when it comes to that cardio, the 10 kilometers, that's great for fat loss. But when it comes to doing hypertrophy, it might be too much for the rest of your body, especially your legs if you're trying to gain muscle in your legs, which you're not really going to because you're doing just body squats. Now, it's important to say, if you're just a straight newbie, you're a noob to working out, this exercise routine will work for you for a while. You're going to get stronger, you're going to get better muscular endurance, you're going to get muscles too. You will probably gain some muscle from doing this exercise if you've gone from nothing to doing this, because it is going to stimulate your muscles for a while. But this comes to the general adaptation syndrome and the principle of specificity. So basically, general adaptation syndrome is our body goes through different stressors when it's adapting to something. There's the alarm stage, then the resistance stage. So the alarm is when your body's just reacting to it. Resistance is when your body is building a tolerance over time to that exercise. The final one is exhaustion, and that's just when you've overworked yourself. But so basically, when you're doing this over and over again, you're going to build a tolerance to it. Your body's going to build a tolerance to it. This is why when you're doing hypertrophy training, you have to progressive overload. Every single week, you increase the weight on every single exercise a little bit so that your body is not just constantly adapting to the same exact weight. So that's not really happening here. In this workout, it's a stagnant workout. The only thing that's changing possibly is your body weight. And honestly, if you're doing the 10 kilometers running, you're probably going to be losing weight unless if you eat a bunch. And so if you're losing weight, in fact, over time, your body is getting smaller. So all the exercises are going to get easier because your body weight's going to be less to move around. So that's kind of the thing with, if you're trying to build strength or muscle, it's not going to be great because you're probably going to be losing weight from running 6.2 miles on this every single day. And it's just not enough of a stimulus to actually build muscle like hypertrophy. Like I said before, it's a 6 to 12 rep range for hypertrophy, and it's a pretty high, intensity of how heavy the weight is, and it's multiple exercises per body part. So like for my chest, I do a seated press, dumbbell bench press, dips, and then chest flies. I do 4 sets of 6 to 12 for each. That's going to add up to well over 100 total reps because it's 4 different exercises. Sometimes I do a 5th chest exercise, but basically I'm doing over 100 reps of chest exercises, targeting multiple parts of the chest, and it's all with weights. It's not just a body weight. And same with my, my legs. I'm adding weights. So I do something called Bulgarian split squats instead of I don't even do back squats anymore, just because I've had lower back issues from doing deadlifts, and I don't get any of the lower back issues from Bulgarian split squats. And also, I actually feel like I get better leg gains from doing those than actual squats. I get more soreness and I feel a better pump when I do Bulgarian split squats. And that is basically doing a one-legged squat with dumbbells in your hand and the weights being pulled down more instead of being up on your back. So that is a way higher stimulus than just doing a normal squat with absolutely zero weight. You're just not going to get anything out of it. So if you're a newbie, maybe do this for a bit. Do Saitama's workout for a bit before you get into resistance training, if that's maybe something you want to do. But I would definitely not suggest to do this exercise, especially not every day. At least for, I don't know how, depending on what you're running on, what surface, running 6.2 miles every day can lead to like overall bad joints. I know some runners who they just run too much. If you're running on a track that's meant for running, it's probably not going to be a big deal. But if you're running on, the cement outside, 6 miles every single day might be a bit rough, but who knows? It's up to you. So yeah, if you're trying to build muscle, don't do Saitama's training. If you're trying to build strength and power, don't do Saitama's training. If you're trying to lose fat, sure, but maybe do resistance training and the 6.2 miles a day. Just get rid of all the other 100 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, and keep the sit-ups, but get rid of the push-ups and squats and do actual resistance training, but keep the 6.2 miles. But this would be good for muscular endurance. Overall, I guess, health, and this would be great for losing fat because running 6.2 miles a day would be a lot of calories to burn. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Yeah, it's kind of just funny that this exercise, because One Punch Man's kind of like a parody gag series, and there's so many different crazy anime and manga trainings that this guy, who's by far the strongest character in the series, his training was 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10 kilometers a day. That's it. And he became this strong. That's like supposed to be the joke, that this pretty shitty training regimen turned him into a god in his own series. So yeah, it's not great training in my opinion, especially if you're trying to build muscle. It's not going to be optimal for a while. Sure, just because it works for a bit, because it probably will if you're getting into fitness for the first time, doesn't mean it's optimal. It's still better to start with an actual weight training program. You can still add in push-ups, sit-ups, body squats, and jogging, or running several kilometers a day into your resistance training. Like you could do a dumbbell bench press and then superset it with push-ups. You could do Bulgarian split squats and then superset it with body weight squats. And then sit-ups are just fine to have into your routine. I do sit-ups 3 times a week, sometimes weighted with resistance, sometimes not. Sometimes I do side crunches. So yeah, it's kind of up to you, but I definitely suggest to not do Saitama's training. It just is not going to work. For some reason, I don't know why, because I'm not caught up on One Punch Man, but It works for him, and it works wonders. I wonder if that's just the secret way of breaking your limits in One Punch Man. But that being said, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below, and let me know other fictional training regimens you want me to go over and analyze as a personal trainer. But peace out, everybody.